Hey everybody, today we'll be focusing on another basing tutorial. For this, I've got a Mars base right here, but of course, you can use them for geonosis and for geonosis bases as well. So, for the crackle paints like in this area, I used Martian iron earth, and for the more rocky bits like here, and here, I've used Martian iron crust. So, for this, I let it dry overnight. So, all we're going to do is we're going to shade and highlight it. Shoe parade ready stand. So for this, I'm going to use Reichland Flesh Shade. So let's go and shake it up, shall we? Now I used Caribird Crimson in the past, but unfortunately, Caribird Crimson makes the base a little too red, and Mars is more like a rusty orange color. Shake up the wash. Okay, that's it. All right, now take some Reichland Flesh Shade. We're not going to use the palette, so we're going to use how much is based on our brush because we don't need very much. So all we're going to do is going to shade all over the base. Okay, that's the shade applied. Alright, while we wait for that shade to dry, I'm going to show you a method on how to trim up your bases if you want to paint the rims. So let me just dry off my brush real quick. Okay, so all we need to do is we're going to clean up the rims a little bit. For this, you can use a mold line remover if you're using Citadel tools, but for this we're going to use an X-Acto knife. For this, make sure the edge is sharp, and all we're going to do, watch this. See right here, a little bit on the edge. So right here, face it at an angle, the sharp edge, and use it for scrape. And just scrape it. See? And you notice our base, we're cleaning up our base, so that way if you want to paint the rim of the base, there won't be any texture on it. Alright. With the base cleaned, now we're going to highlight the base. For this, we're going to use Jacara Orange. So we're going to shake up our paint. So we're not going to dry brush. So all we're going to do, take some Jacara Orange, and this is just a table that's already messy. So pick it off, wipe off most of the paint, and for this we're going to barely hit it. So watch this. All we're going to do, barely hit it. Okay, there we go. That's our Mars and that's our Mars/geonosis base done. So I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. This may have been based on Mars, but of course you can run these as geonosis bases for your Star Wars miniatures. And just so you know, just do whatever you like. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. Bye bye.